This is for all my fixed signs. Happy full moon in Libra. This is coming in at 23 degrees. It's definitely going to be an interesting one for my fixed signs. You guys aren't too prone to change, but change is here, okay? I definitely feel like survival mode is a big theme around this particular Libra full moon. And also boundaries. So it's been a bit of a balancing act, trying to keep everything together, trying to move through these energies, but you are being told that there is something that needs to leave. So I'm not sure what that is. It could be minimal in measure. It could be very big in measure, but there is a breaking away or a coming apart of a relationship that is ending a dysfunctional pattern where maybe you've been codependent on someone or codependent on someone helping you, and it's time to branch out and be on your own. But be careful of taking it on because there's a bit of a balancing act with this change. So you're going to feel like a little bit unstable, although this is leading you to the stability that you always have wished for. The most interesting thing about this whole thing is everything is wide open at this point. So it's kind of like there are no limits to what you can do next once you release yourself from this dysfunctional pattern. It could be someplace in your life that's affecting you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. So there could be something going on with your health. There could be something going on with like you just overworked, giving too much of yourself to something or someone, where you're finding trouble, maintaining that stability. So it's kind of like cutting off the excess fat, so to speak. So someplace in your life where it's just too much. And it's absolutely necessary. But once you do so, you're going to be like, what do I do next? Look at this. Everything is wide open. You're absolutely free. And so that 23 degrees is an Aquarius degree of this Libra full moon. And Aquarius energy influencing that is basically giving me the message here that we are breaking free from relational patterns that are dysfunctional in some place in our life. But most importantly, rebelling at the same time, like, you know what, I don't need this shit. Like I've just outgrown it. I came, I saw, I conquered, I'm done. And survival mode, whatever rhythm you've been in with the survival mode, or leaning into transactional relationships, whether someone was leaning onto you or clinging to you, using you up and making you feel a little bit imbalanced, or the other way around, or you're too dependent on them, right? To thinking that this will hold you down and create the stability, but it's not working, okay? It's either imbalanced or it's not mutual, but something has got to go. I'm seeing some debts being paid off. I'm seeing karmic debts being paid off, meaning like if someone has wronged you, they're definitely going to get theirs, okay? Especially around this Libra full moon. So justice is being served now, but that doesn't, that also at the same time, it brings up some kind of justice in your life with yourself, where you have to put boundaries down for yourself, knowing that something or someone could have you step outside those boundaries because you get comfortable. There's a lot of influence of Pisces around this full moon, only because of Venus. And so we have this compassion and empathy for others, but do you have enough to give to yourself where you are to the point of detriment, where it's creating an imbalance? So, but this is absolute freedom. Whatever you're cutting loose from, it's absolute freedom in so many different ways. I just want to say congratulations to my fixed signs, because you have really seen it. You've had some clarity since this eclipse, this last eclipse at the end of March. And that clarity is really bringing forth the stability that you truly deserve. But there is a loss in this at the same time, but it's all divinely orchestrated. Happy full moon in Libra to all my fixed signs.